Hello, hello. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I share it to everybody because I want to make sure people know that I'm on so that I can talk to you guys for the morning chat. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Marissa. Oh, I know why Marissa's here. Marissa wants to know what the new train is going to be. Good morning. Oh, I was going to, hey, Mel. So I was gonna put some coffee or creamer in my coffee before I got started this morning, because I usually drink black coffee all morning because I do like an intermittent fasting thing, trying to lose weight. You guys know it's a struggle, but I've been doing that for months and months and months, where I don't have any food or drink anything but black coffee until a certain time. So I'm ready. I'm ready for not black coffee, you guys. Okay. So I'm going to share this we'll share it live now. All right. Hello. Welcome in. Hey, Patrice. We're doing our morning chat. We're going to launch what our theme is this week for the weekend trains. So good morning. It's 10:03 here. Welcome in. So I guess I wanted to start off by saying congrats to everyone who sold on our bug train, our totally buggin' train. I have noticed, and you guys probably notice the same thing, that jewelry, when we sell jewelry live, it's like potato chips, right? Antiques and collectibles is a little bit harder to sell in general, I think, on any platform, because it's much more specific to that person and their style and things like that, where jewelry can be really collectible and so easy to collect. So I'm really glad that our umbrella, the Lilyworks umbrella, is jewelry first. With that being said, if you do have, hey Maria, if you're in our antiques and collectibles market, make sure that you are putting your listings as buy it now. So if it doesn't sell during a live sale, that's okay. Just you can put it in your buy it now. That's kind of what I did this last night. Hey. So if you want to come over to our www.lilyworksjewels.com, you'll be able to come chat over here with us too, Khalil. So hello. So with that being said, you guys want to know what we're going to be doing for the raid train. And before I announce that, I'm going to give you guys another, little pep talk about the vision for this community and how I want it to be different, just so that we are kind of all clear and on the same page. So basically, when I had started our district, is I wanted it to be community-based first, and not something that we would have to sell a ton. Like, it could be another option for selling, but I definitely wanted it to be community-based first. So with that being said, when I was on Whatnot, right, I felt like everyone, as far as starting things at $2, starting things at $1, doing giveaways. And it was just like trying really hard to get rid of their jewelry. Hey, you guys. So what I'm doing right now is, before we go over what the weekend theme is going to be for this weekend, I'm going to go over what I really want for our community, like the baseline, and it's going to be community first. And what that's going to do is, when we are a community first, it's going to really elevate our community and as a whole. So with that being said, it's not just going to be, oh, I'm going to join Lilyworks Jewels because I want to sell jewelry. Oh, I want to sell antiques, I'm going to join that one. It's going to be more of like, we help each other learn. We Pack Rat Queen does her or her teaching videos. I might do some teaching videos. I want to get Jason on here to come teach us. And so and then Curry's also a YouTuber, and she can come in and, she's very entertaining. And I want it to be a place where if you have a YouTube channel, we can elevate and put them and highlight that. And then, selling is a bonus. So with that being said, when we really elevate our community, we're not going to feel like we need to race to the bottom to sell things for $1, $2, because we're actually collectors. Like most of our sellers here are actually collectors as well, which is a huge plus for the community. And, we can I don't want it to turn into something where we're just like flying through pieces that we really don't care about. Aw, thank you. Yes. So I don't want to fly through pieces that we're just like, oh, I don't like it or whatever. Hopefully somebody else does for $5 or whatever. Like I want us to feel like we're offering something of value to each other. We're getting to know each other. And fortunately, a lot of you who have watched my YouTube channel before are amazing and dedicated, not only buyers and collectors, but sellers and helpful members, and are part of the different Lilyworks squads that we have going on behind the scenes, which are awesome. And then with that being said, we're going to be doing a podcast soon to also join that community aspect of it, so that we can start highlighting you guys as collectors, as sellers, as upcyclers, as makers. So it's all going to fit under that umbrella. And I really want to make sure I highlight some of the people that are doing that for the community. So with that being said, here is what we're going to be doing for this weekend train. It's going to be called the collector's train. And so I don't know if you guys had seen what I had done last night and then the day before for our bug-in train. Is I had shown part of my collection. And so we're going to get to know each other a little bit more through our collections. So I collect Austrian, I collect Swarovski, I collect Navette jewelry, I collect Heidi Daus. So I have certain things that I collect myself. And so you might want to come and highlight some of your collection. And so, yes. So, and then another thing, like Mel saying, I love seeing your collection. I just started Flow Blue collection. And she actually sent me a piece of Flow Blue to add to my collection. It's just a little mini collection. So what I would love to see as part of our community is that we come, and you might not think it's a big deal, but I know some people really like the kitsch, right? They might like their weird sticker collection. I don't even know. But I really want to know you guys more, and we all want to know each other more. And it really, it's like more of a community feel when we're sharing a bit of ourselves and sharing ideas and really inspiring each other. So it's not going to be hustle sales. I really want to slow that down. Not to say that I don't want you guys to make sales, but I really want to keep us focused on the long-term goal is the community first. And then what's going to happen is in the long run, it's going to benefit us all because it's going to really elevate our community. Yes. So the collection train. So I'm thinking I might bring maybe my Swarovski collection. I already showed you guys in depth my bug collection. So what you would do is you don't have to sell your collection, right? That's your collection. But you might want to say, hey, I have one of these pieces in my collection that I'm willing to part with. And you can make it whatever price you want. You might say this is part of the giveaway for the top buyer, whatever, do whatever you want. But I just wanted to highlight you as a person and we get to know you. So Patrice, you might be a collector of Weiss. Oh, Patrice, I actually just bought some Austrian clip-on earrings from you. And I added that to my Austrian collection. So I might say, I bought this from Patrice and I bought this. And so that's what's really important about a community, is because I'm buying these things from you guys because I know you, I love you, we're part of the Lilyworks community. And you don't have to just do jewelry, right? So if we're in the antiques and collectibles side, and I know Dee, she has her swung glass vases, or Marissa has like a whole antique booth full of stuff. You could just like show us some of your, postcards, ephemera. There's so many things that we can see. So yeah, we're going to do this is part of my collection. Do however you want. Definitely, sell, but I really want us to get to know each other and what we like and share a bit of what we have, because I know a lot of us don't have our own YouTube channel where we can share things all the time. And it's interesting because I think even though I have a YouTube channel, I think that was the first time I shared my bug collection with you all. So that was really fun. Yeah, so with that being said, another thing I wanted to talk about on our morning chat is that there is, Kathy says, I have the Heinz 57 collection. Kathy, I have a pin for you then. I have a little Heinz pin. So there is the co-hosting feature that is available to you guys. So if you go live, hey Sandy, anybody who missed part of this, make sure you rewatch the rerun, because there is some important information in there. So there is the co-host feature. You can add a co-host to your live sale. I know that Kathy was saying that maybe she wanted to co-host with somebody soon. I know that Dee and Miss Tracy did a co-hosting show, and it's really intuitive, where maybe you want to partner with someone who's seasoned, right? Seasoned seller, or someone who has like a lot of energy and you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. So that might be good to partner up with somebody. And what you can do is you have your own stuff that you put in your market. They have their own stuff that they put in their market. And whoever brings the item to the stage is who sells it and who gets the money. So you don't have to worry about, hey, let's split costs when we're all done. It's honestly really intuitive. It's just basically two people going live at the same time. Curry has even asked me if we can do a co-hosting feature where it's not just live selling, and I'm like, absolutely yes, for sure. You can bring in somebody who is like in another state and they have another YouTube channel, or they want to highlight their antique jewelry collection. Or I can bring Hannah in, who is Fleur de Montaigne, and she doesn't really like live selling. But I might convince her to show us some of her pieces. And honestly, Hannah, if you're watching, Hannah, we need to go bombard Hannah. Hannah, because she's also a maker. And so she's one of the reasons that I really started thinking about putting up a maker's market for us, because we have so many people who are makers. Yes. So she is actually one of the people that I know the longest, honestly. She actually came to some of my Whatnot shows, and I helped kind of like pushed her into starting a YouTube channel. And so now she has the YouTube channel. And so, yeah, we need to convince her. And so as far as other YouTubers go, I've been trying Curry. She finally, like, I don't know, a couple months ago, finally like showed her face in a video. So I think it's like baby steps a little bit, but I do have a letter that's typed up. I'm going to be talking to Eddie and Sienna soon to make sure that I can send out this letter to other YouTubers to try to get them to come join our community, because I definitely want to make sure that they understand I'm not just trying to get them into the community to like sell, to do fast sales. Like, they can join the community and it could be beneficial for not only them, but for you guys, for us. And honestly, I think that Curry, you're a perfect ambassador for kind of modeling for everybody what you can potentially do as far as growing and connecting with a community. Because not only does Curry, who's Cherished Relics Boutique, she has a YouTube channel that she's trying to grow that's jewelry specific, but she's like kind of figured out ways to connect with other people here and try to put out her YouTube channel regularly. And I'm like, that is absolutely what I want to do. Like, I want to create a community. This is not going to be, the Rachel YouTube channel community. I wanted it to be, I really wanted it to be a community for us first. And so I'm trying to umbrella things to help you guys grow as well. And in the long run, it's going to help us all. So that was kind of the touching back to what I had said earlier, as far as elevating what it could potentially be. Because I'm seeing some marketplaces on district kind of start and then fizzle out. And I think it's because they're just trying to open up a market that is like, oh, I have another option for if you want to sell antiques or whatever. And so, but that, unless you have like a strong community first, it could be really hard and it could just really fizzle out. So I really want us to really think about that community. And even if people are not comfortable selling, we're still a part of a strong community. So yeah, thanks Curry for that. So we have the co-hosting feature. I talked about the magic comments a little bit on Instagram. You guys might be able to see if you go to my Lilyworks reseller Facebook page, I regularly share your listings as magic comments on the Facebook page and also on the Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram as well. The more people like and share and comment on my personal stuff, it's going to help people get more eyeballs onto our community, because I'm basically sharing what you guys have and what's going on, what's new, what's updates. And so basically what a magic comment can do is they don't have to be on district to buy your item or buy the item that I've shared. They can type claim under where I've shared using magic comments, and then it can take them to checkout, which is another way to broaden our community of reselling potential, because a lot of us are resellers, not just collectors. And yeah, so we're getting things going with that. I know I wanted to talk about something else. Oh, the Android app, you guys. There is an Android app. Now, the only thing you can do on the Android app is go live. You can't list buy it nows. You can't really buy or anything like that. But if you have been wanting to go live and you only have an Android phone, there is the Android app available. You just need to go into your Google Play Store, type in district reselling or just district or something, and you'll see the district symbol or the logo. Download that and you can go live using that app. Before you guys go live or anything like that, be sure that you check out my Start Here chat, because I have linked YouTube videos to show you how to do it. I have, you can train with Sienna. There's all these different things. So make sure before you decide, I'm going to pop on and just try it, make sure you read through all of those guidelines first. All right. Missing some chats. With Kathy's help and guidance, I'll be listing the bookmarks I make in the Makers Market. Awesome. You guys, fill up our Makers Market. Yes, fill up the Makers Market with all of your goodies. I'm a crafter at heart. At my first job, one of my first jobs was working at Joann Fabric. So I'm very loving crafts. Like, I used to make hair pieces and upcycle things. And so I see potential in a lot of things. I just don't have the time. So I'm always inspired by things, but and so whenever Marissa talks about things, I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea. Speaking of which, Marissa, you need to put that bug into our Makers Market, and someone needs to buy it. That beetle that someone made out of beads, phenomenal. And not only we need people to start making those, because those are so amazing. All right, wait. Okay, so Curry said, it can't just be about sales, like you said. When people visit our community, they enjoy themselves and make connections and learn and get questions answered. It's a place they want to come back to. And then the sales aspect of our community just happens. And yes, and like, so if we're putting our community first, it's going to elevate people to, instead of you feeling like people are like, run that over there. I want to see that, blah, 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 blah. And like, you feel completely disconnected with who you're with. And you feel like, oh, people are only wanting this for $1 or $2. It's like, you're going to shut all that out. That's not our community. That's not what I want our community to be at all. And so let's see. I don't know if I can part with it, but I'll try to figure out how to make more. So, put it for $9,999 and just type inspiration. Oh, yes. Yes, that's awesome. I know. I have sent Hannah so many things like to repair because she does it. Like now, because Marissa is here and Mel are here, now they kind of, I'm like, oh, I know that you guys would repair these things and make them beautiful. If Hannah was here though, I would be like, Hannah, I'm sending this your way. It's a Czechoslovakian, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so when I was thinking about creating district, it was going to be trying to connect people like this. So that's kind of the goal going forward. And if you guys want to reach out and connect with people, that's awesome. As far as the makers market, I have been trying to like type in links to www.lilyworksmakers.com. Like I'll see someone make earrings out of porcelain plates, like a broken porcelain plate. And you know how we all love like those old teacups. We all love the saucers. It's just gorgeous, but we know that it's not really going to resell. But I was like, we could totally take that beauty and turn it into stuff we can wear. And so I'm like totally inspired by all that stuff. So I'm trying to take people from like videos like that or whatever to bring them, because that's the vibe that I want to get. I don't want it to be, Etsy 2.0. I want us to like actually fit into what our community would love. And I know our community would love stuff like upcycled porcelain earring, like Limoges. Oh my gosh, if someone made like a Limoges collar necklace, right? Like that would just be amazing. So Hannah is now making videos on how to work with junk jewelry and sell it. Hannah! Yes, we're going to link this video to Hannah. She's going to come over here. Yes, I love Hannah. But also I have to keep in mind that whenever people are doing YouTube, it is a grind. It is. So I have to be really careful that I word it in a way that I don't feel like I'm taking too much from them and their time, and that they truly do feel and understand that we can really help each other, and that they can be connected into a community first. So I'm just really excited about all this potential, trying to get everything ironed out. I'm going to probably keep saying the same thing over and over and over again about community first. And if you guys have the same vision as me, make sure you reach out and say, hey, Rachel, how can I help? What can I do? Blah, blah, blah. Right now, delete. Yeah, right now I'm like looking at Curry. I'm like, oh, Curry can be our ambassador, our YouTube ambassador. And then I know like Des feels very strongly the same as me. And so she's going to be heading up our podcast soon for our Lilyworks district community. And so there's so much potential here. Ban. Wait, nope, cancel. Oops. Delete message. It almost banned Curry. I clicked on Curry's name on accident and it said ban from market. No. All right. So if you guys have any questions, let me know now. Otherwise, what else can I say while you guys are typing up your questions? Yeah, don't ban Curry as I'm telling her that she's going to be our ambassador. But like I said, I have some letters typed up. So I'm just waiting to see that all go through. Hey, Val, and Jay and Val, you're gonna want to watch this replay. It's really important to what's coming out soon. Jay, you were specifically asking me how to sign up on my Calendly. Whenever I put out an announcement, you probably get it to your email, or you can see the announcements on the main page. I usually put a link to my Calendly right there. So let's see. What if your collection has nothing to do with what you sell? That's fine. Honestly, like, so I think that, like, I kind of do want you to think of like it along in the theme, right? So like, let's just say Kathy sells Heinz ketchup bottle, or she collects Heinz ketchup bottles, right? Nothing to do with jewelry whatsoever. She can have her ketchup bottles in the background, and she might bring a lot of red jewelry, not all red jewelry or whatever, but it might just be a nod to the theme. And yeah, it's a nice way to get to know everybody, and and also like try to elevate the idea of our community instead of just we're trying to sell things really, really fast. Okay, delete. And all right, so that's what I've been doing with my Barbie collection. Awesome. So a show and tell. Yeah, a show and tell besides your sales. Yep. So I might, because I do collect jewelry, and I think a lot of us do collect jewelry, I think I might bring my Austrian jewelry. And then what would be really helpful is if you're bringing part of your collection and it has to do with our market or our antique and collectibles or anything within us. Oh, I will bring it in, and I'll also teach you guys a little bit about it. So I might say, this is an important Austrian designer, Michaela Frey. She's a really good designer to know who makes Austrian pieces. Or I might say, these are some telltale signs, even if it's not marked Austria. Here are some telltale signs to find Austrian crystal, something like that, so that we can also like learn from each other, but also appreciate the collection and get to know each other. So it's gonna just be a little bit of a different feel. All right, I could show a whole bunch of my hand Swarovski. So, your figure skating dress, and then offer some jewelry. Yes, using Swarovski crystals. Awesome. Yes, she shared some of the pictures with us already for that. That's awesome. So yay. I know. And then, like once, Felicia, who's Pack Rat Queen, once she starts feeling better, I know she's going to have amazing collections to show us. As a matter of fact, she has a collector's chat. So if anybody even wants to sync up with Felicia at some point and just do teaching style videos, because what Felicia does is she uses our districts to bring more attention to like her as an individual business. So not only does she use YouTube, but she also uses our platforms to help our community learn, which is also something that you can do. And so she'll direct people and say, hey, come, follow me on YouTube, follow my Facebook page, things like that. And not only are we learning amazing, amazing things from her, but it's elevating our knowledge. But it's also like getting us into a collector's mindset, because one thing I talk about a lot about on my YouTube channel, or I had talked a lot about on my YouTube channel, is we don't want to race to the bottom with sales, especially when it's like vintage jewelry and art and collectibles and things like that. So when I was selling on a place like Whatnot, I felt like nobody would buy things unless they could resell it for a certain price. And then I was like, that is not the community that I want at all. And that's also like a race to the bottom, because one thing that Felicia is really passionate about is like making sure that pieces that are desirable and collectible hold their value. So that's one thing that's been really on my mind, is if we do have those collectible and valuable pieces, like I might like Curry, I had done this a couple times recently, or Curry at least has asked me about it, but I will bring like a rare Napier necklace that has all these different mogul style jewels. And I'll say, you can't find this right now on eBay. So this is a valuable and collectible piece. You don't have to buy it here, but I will offer it at a discounted rate to our community. So you're not saying I'm starting this at $5 and and then you get disappointed when it doesn't sell, but you're using the buy it now feature. You're also putting it on eBay and you're offering it to the community. So it's kind of like you don't feel that need to like sell everything at $2, $5, whatever. So anyways, any more questions as I delete more comments? Delete. I like that you can use buy it now feature during a live. Yes, I do too. Yes, you can bring things over directly, buy it now, and you can even change the price during your live and say, hey, you know what? Today's my day of feeling like I want to do a discount. I'm going to offer 25% off. I've had this in my store for a month. And if anybody wants this for their collection, you can go ahead and purchase this. So yeah. Anyways, also, I'm trying to figure out on the back end of how, because I'm able to stream you guys to YouTube for the sales and stuff, which is also a really great feature, because I don't know if you guys have noticed on like Whatnot, they're also able to stream live sales. And a lot of people have really built a whole following by streaming their Whatnot sales onto YouTube. So people will subscribe to the YouTube channel and then have and so I wanted that for the community. I just have to figure out the whole comment thing, because I need to figure that all out, as you guys can see. All right. I also love that sometimes we can just showcase a higher level item. And that's honestly, that's what I want to do. I want to keep that as the spirit of our community. If people want to go to other communities and sell things for $2 and expect things that's fine. But like, I get to like pick what I want our community to feel like. And that's honestly, I'm going to just keep reiterating that that's what I want our community base to be forever. Forever for our community. So yay. If there's not any more questions, I will send you guys off on your Monday. And I'm going to be meeting with a couple more people today and probably have more updates next Monday. Yes, forever. So I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great Monday. Love you guys. Make sure you're positive and make sure that you're spreading positivity within the community as well. You guys have been doing awesome with all of your comments. Even if you're not purchasing, you're just supporting each other, and it's wonderful. I've had even Jen, who's Hints of Violet, even people just coming in and saying and participating is just fantastic. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Curry, Sandy, Aya, Kathy, Wendy, all of you guys. Awesome. You guys have a great day. Bye.